afternoon, everyone. Today we'll be making some seasoned pork burgers. So the recipe will be down below in the description, but let's go ahead and get started. So I got all my spices here, everything I need, which is oregano, chili powder, paprika, coriander, cumin, allspice, and the best part, garlic. 4 cloves already peeled. So we're gonna go ahead and get our measuring spoons. We should only need a tablespoon and a teaspoon for this super simple recipe. So in your food processor, you're gonna want to go ahead and add your 4, let's make it 5 cloves of garlic. Then you're gonna want 1 tablespoon dried oregano, not fresh, because you could use fresh, but it's kind of messes the ratio off a little bit. So we go ahead and add a tablespoon of that. Just dump it in there. And next, we got a whole tablespoon of chili powder. And the chili powder is really what adds the taste to this. It really is a chili powder heavy recipe. I like chili powder. I personally go a little less than a full, especially if someone in the household doesn't like spicy foods. Just a little less than a tablespoon. So just go ahead and dump that in there. And then we need 2 teaspoons smoked paprika. We only have normal paprika, but it'll do. And again, if you have someone that doesn't like spicy food in your house, just go a little bit less. Go like 1.5, 1 1/4 maybe. This is supposed to have a little bit of a kick into it, but it's not supposed to be spicy. And after the paprika, we go into the fun stuff. We go into the coriander, which again is a full teaspoon. Just dump that in there. After the coriander, we go into the allspice, which is this time only a half teaspoon. And I'm just kind of gonna wing it here because I don't want to walk back over. So about a half teaspoon. Very powerful seasoning, don't want to add too much of it. All right. Other than that, we also have to have 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Just to kind of give it a little bit of a liquid touch. Let's go ahead and add 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. All right. Now comes the fun part. For this, you're gonna want to grab just a little plastic scoop because the mixings will kind of go on the side. You gotta kind of scrub them out. Let's go ahead and put this on. All right, now let's go ahead and grind it. You can see what I'm talking about here. The kind of gets around the edges, and you really gotta do this a couple times to really mix it up well. Yeah, go ahead and get in there. You can see around the edges where it's stuck. You gotta really go in there, mix it up, and do it again. You should probably do this about 3 times, 4 times, just until it's consistency how you like it. So go ahead and do it again. Bada bing, bada boom. You should get it all back in there. Go ahead and grind it again. And 1 more hit. There's still little chunks of garlic, and I'm a big garlic guy, but I think a little smaller would be a little better. So this should be the last time. Last time, let it go for a little bit longer. Okay, we're good. So now, what you want to do is you want to mix this spice mix in with your ground pork. Super simple. This is the fun part. It gets a little dirty. If you don't like getting your hands dirty, you can use a little plastic utensil, but I mean, what fun's that? Go ahead and throw it in to a mixing bowl. Make sure you get the paper off of it, if there is any. And then just dump the spice mix right in there. And dump it in. So get it nice and in there. The recipe does call for a little bit of mayonnaise. It calls for 2 or 3 tablespoons, but I'm not a big mayo guy, so I only add a little bit, and I don't know where our mayo is. There it is. Oh, okay. So for this, I'll just say 1 tablespoon. Nice healthy dollop. You're gonna go ahead and get your hands, make sure they're clean. I washed my hands before this, of course, and just mix it all in. You really want to get everything in there. You want the spices to be really mixed up. You can see here, just really getting into it. You can see the ground pork will kind of go everywhere, but again, just get everything, get your thumbs in there, really make it moving. Pretty good. You can see the final product here. It has even more of a little reddish hint to it. But the spice, and I wish you could smell this. This smell is really immaculate. It smells great. So after this, what you want to go ahead and do? A pound makes about 4 patties. So you want to split it up 4 ways. Bang, bang, bang. Try to get it even as you can. That looks pretty good. And then just ball them up. Make into a patty like so. About this big, about burger size. And then you throw them onto your preheated skillet. And then you do that all 4 times. You can see here, we transfer them over to a pre-cooked skillet. Let them cook a little bit. You'll kind of know when they're ready. When they release real easy, if you're using cast iron, that's when you know they're ready to flip. Yeah, but it. Once they get to that point where they're ready to flip, just go ahead and flip them real quick. You see here they get that nice crust. Look at that. That's all 3. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's what we like. That's what we like. Alright, perfect. What you want to do is let these cook for a few minutes. Then we'll go ahead and add our cheese on there and let the cheese melt and let them cook to about an internal temperature of about 160, 165. And then we will serve them on toasted buns with potatoes or anything else you want.